We're going to go full screen. We're going to rock and roll, and we're going to talk about some serious stuff today. Yeah. Woo! All right, that's a little bright. So, yeah, let's go. All right, so if you are here, there's no accidents, no coincidences that you are here. Welcome. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, maybe this is the first time that you're meeting me, or maybe you just know me through a friend of a friend, or you just found me on a reel, whatever it may be, there are no accidents, no coincidences. And therefore, I'm so excited. This free 3-day challenge is called Up Your Vibe. So, high vibe, find your tribe is the hashtag. Find your tribe. So, how do we do that? That's what this challenge is all about. When people meet me, so hello, my name is Karen Kane. I wasn't always this way. I was pretty much a full-time drunk from the age of 15 to 45. This is not my first time rodeo sober. I had 2 other times that I just didn't quite make it a year. I didn't plug in. I didn't do it for myself. Did it for reasons outside of myself, and it never worked. And finally, I hit the bottom of the bottom. I spent a Christmas Eve in front of my tree, fridge full of liquor, family, boyfriend, everyone gone except for me, because I had nowhere to go. But cry and be like, wow, this is what my life has come to. And that was a horrible, horrible moment to really realize, like, you know what, you can't fail this time, girl, because you can't go on living like this. And you have a son, you have a beautiful son, you're a beautiful soul, and you have a lot of talent. So what are you doing? So I had to do a 180. And today I'm not going to talk too much about, my past or my credentials. Basically, I'll just throw it down real quick. I've finally invested in myself. And as soon as I started investing in myself, my self-worth started to rise up from the bottom. And here I am today, confident, empowered, pretty much a freaking badass, badass human. Believe in humans. Whoops, I don't know where you are. Believe in Humans. That's the company I created, and I have it trademarked, and I know one day it's going to do big things. Believe in Humans starts with believing in yourself. You must believe in yourself in order to believe in others. And until you do, there's always going to be that weird energy where you're not fully aligned with source within, with your higher self, with the high vibe energy. So, the high vibe energy, we've talked about day 1 is how to create a routine in your morning to start your day off on that plugged in high vibe energy before you walk out that door. Or perhaps you're adding a little outside time, which we did talk about. We talked about waking up with gratitude, possibly journaling, warm lemon water. And so those are all available on YouTube. They're all in my, wherever you follow me. If it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, those previous days 1 and 2, you'll find them. If so, I definitely recommend catching up, because it's been a escalation to today. How to manifest and use your energy to manifest. So day 1, also, we talked about the warm lemon water, doing a meditation somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes in the morning. And also, what was the other thing? I think those are the main, yeah. And getting outside for like 5 minutes, putting your feet in the grass, getting grounded with the earth, looking around, nature, God, nature. Everything is energy. If you want to talk to me about God, for me personally, I'm on a spiritual journey. My spiritual journey, God is energy. Everything is energy, the higher energy, divine energy. So when I talk about God, because I was raised in a Christian environment, and my family might disagree with my belief system today, and that's okay. I chose a different path that resonated with me. So when I am praying to this universal high divine energy. So we're all connected. We're all here. And if you're watching, then our energy is connected. 1 second. Okay. So that's a little bit about when I talk about God. You can call it whatever you want. Source. Yeah, there's like a million different ways to call it. So I'll be like the universe, source, God. Those are usually what I use. But you can, yeah, the infinite intelligence. I didn't start us with any breath work. Okay, so really quick, personally, for me to get grounded, I'm going to invite you guys to take a nice, we'll do 2 nice inhales through our nose and exhales through our mouth. Ready? Close your eyes. If you want, you can put your hands to your heart. A nice inhale. Well, I'm going to actually inhale my arms up, but you can keep your hands to your heart. Inhale through your nose and exhale. One more deep inhale. Set your intention for this live, this day, this live, this moment. What do you intend to receive into this presence of this call, this live, this Zoom? I mean, not Zoom, live. All right. Awesome. See, we just connected. With source within. Okay. So I became so this time around, which was over 6.5 years ago when I got sober this time, I fully plugged in. I knew I needed to make massive change, and I was willing to do anything and everything that it was going to take, because I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep going back to the drinking thing. It was literally killing me, I was killing myself with alcohol. Horrible state. My son was definitely suffering. He was playing video games in his room like 24/7, never leaving his room, like even in the summertime. It was just it was a really not a good situation. I had a boyfriend at the time. He lived in the house. There was like non-existent relationship. It was horrible. It was really no way to live. Okay, I wonder if I go out of full screen here, if I can see any comments. Okay, well, I'll leave it this way, so in case anybody comments, I can see it here. Okay, so I became a transformation coach. I took a program. The 1 month into my sobriety, I completely changed my life. I also got a certification to become a transformation coach. Through my travels, I then pursued becoming a religious science spiritual practitioner, which was a total in time. It was probably about 7 years of education. So there was prerequisites to become that transformation, to actually be able to take that class. So I became became a religious science practitioner. I also, hi Joe, nice to see you guys. Welcome. Please tell me where you're joining from. And I also went on a path to become a certified BUTI yoga instructor. And those all happened around the same time where I finally got certified. I did not pass my first time with the certification for Booty Yoga. I actually failed twice. So we fail forward. If we fail forward, what do we learn? How can we do better? And it's great. It actually, everything's happening for us, not to us. Everything is happening for us, not to us. Okay. And day 2, we talked about, so that's a little bit about me. I am a divorced mom to a teenage son. I am really good friends with my ex-husband. I am a sister. I am a daughter, and I am a friend. I have a lot of littles in my life, and I just love them with my full heart. And I'm just really grateful to have had this second chance opportunity in life. And for that reason, I will not fail. God is within us. We will not fail. We will not fail. Okay. So day 2 was about how do we protect our energy? So once we get that energy, which we talked about the first day, day 2, how do we protect that energy and, keep that high vibe, right? Keep that high vibe. Okay. And day 3 today. Welcome to day 3. How excited are you? Show me some love. Come on. I don't know how I get this thing off of here. It's so annoying. But anyway, okay. So day 3 is using your energy to manifest. So harness your energy and use it for your good. Harness your energy and use it for your good. Okay, so let me make sure. 1 second, guys. All right, cool. Okay, so once we have this high energy, one thing that we're going to talk about is, having faith. Having faith that we are tapped into this higher energy. Also, that we are everything that God is. We're all those qualities, which one of those qualities is infinite abundance. Infinite abundance. So if we're infinitely abundant, the world is abundant, then that means that we are totally able to create and manifest. So manifest is like thinking about something and then having that come into your life. The law of attraction, right? I posted last night. Be what you want to attract. You are not able to be in a low vibe and then attract something in a high vibe. It's not really possible. And if it is, it's not for the right reasons. It's not going to be aligned. So when it's aligned, we feel good, right? Do you know that feeling when like everything's going well and it's like you're just like riding the wave and going with the flow and it feels good? Your gut intuition feeling, it feels good. And then when it's not, it's out of alignment and it's all icky, icky, icky. You feel it. So the higher vibe and the more aware. So let me ask you this, and I want you guys to comment. Are you awake? And I don't mean like you woke up today and opened your eyes and you're breathing. Are you awake? Are you tapped in to your divine energy, your higher self? Are you? Are you? Because the more you are, then the easier it is to manifest and the faster. One thing with manifestation that is so important. So, in my like the first time I ever got sober is like 2013. I was in a program and my therapist said, watch the Law of Attraction movie. I did. But and I liked it. I loved it. And I was like, okay, like I can do this. But I really wasn't tapped in with a high enough consciousness. And I really wasn't taught, besides the movie, that the movie doesn't really like teach you how to do it. It just talks about like this is a thing. We can do this. We can manifest. Anybody can do it, which is true. Anybody can do it. Like we can. So manifesting, you have to fully put yourself in that, whatever it is. So say it's like, put yourself in that situation. For example, so I want to attract the perfect partner, the perfect, like, what do you call it? Perfect, I don't know, like friend to have fun with, partner. I want to manifest that perfect partner, that person that's just going to like vibe with me. We're going to have a great time. We're going to go out and have fun. We're going to like everything's just going to just flow naturally. And what are we going to do? We're going to go like kayaking. We're going to go to take vacations. We're going to go out to dinner. We're going to cook meals together. We're going to go camping. We are going to have so much fun. And it's just a pure like goodness of almost like we see each other reflected and, we see each other in each other. And it's like a mirror. It's a reflection. And it's just like fully aligned. So how do I manifest that? I have to be that. And I have to see myself with that person. Like, what do they look like? What are we doing? And I have to feel that feeling of what it's like to be with that person. I have to feel it. So yeah, so I'm closing my eyes, or like last night I went out on town and I'm like, yeah, what would I like to do with this person? Oh, well, I'd like to go downtown in my town on second Saturday and see some music, and we're going to go out to dinner, and this is where we're going to eat. We're going to eat outside because we love being outside. We're nature freaks. We love nature. And we're going, and he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. And we just have this amazing time. And afterwards, we go get gelato because I love gelato. And of course, he's like, doesn't actually like love gelato, but he totally lets me do it. And he gets a small one too. And we just feel like we're vibing at the same like frequency, the same energy. And wow, it feels so great. This guy, I manifested the perfect partner. Yes. Okay. So I feel it. I see it. What's it like? That's how you're going to manifest. So you take that energy and you fully put yourself in that situation. Like it's already happened. It's happening right now. And it is happening right now. Because the more I believe it, think it, feel it, imagine it, envision it, visualization, the quicker I'm going to manifest that freaking partner. Yeah. So thank you, universe. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And he's amazing. And it's effortless. It's effortless. It's not a struggle. It's just ease and grace. That is universe, God's source. It's just manifesting with ease and grace because you believe it. You must believe. You must believe in this power greater than yourself that is within you, your higher self, your light, your truth. You are everything that God is. This awesomeness. You're perfect, whole, and complete. You have harmonious relationships. You're abundant, prosperous. You're wise. You're beautiful. You're intelligent. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hug yourself and be like, damn, I'm awesome. Yes, do it. Because that's how you can lift up your vibe and gain the confidence. The confidence. This amazing guy, if I didn't have this confidence, I wouldn't attract him. No, I wouldn't. Wow. That felt really good. So that was basically, I just did a whole visualization with you guys to demonstrate what it's like to put yourself and visualize. Okay. You can also do vision boards. Vision boards are awesome. So you just like cut out like magazines or words. You can print out words from Google. You can print out images from Google. You can put photos on there. So like, what does this person look like? So I'm just talking about this because it's relationship. For sure, I am manifesting this ideal partner of fun and just like friendship, and like we're just like the shit together. Yeah, like we're the shit together. We're just like besties, you know? Besties adventuring in life together and just like freaking blowing it out. They're an entrepreneur. They're like, bam, they're just crushing it like I'm crushing it. Yeah. Okay, so you got it. All right. Any questions? Make sure. I don't see. Yeah, I have no comments on Facebook, but that's all right. We're good. And nobody's also talking on. Oh, shoot. I just bounced out of you guys. Are you there? Are you there? All right, cool. Okay, so when we start using this energy that is within us, so like the light within us, it is burning in there. So if you're not fully awake, you haven't woken up to your spirituality, your truth, and you're running on the hamster wheel and you're just like living this mundane life. You don't have to live that way. I mean, that's why I show up today, because I used to be like literally running on the hamster wheel, super depressed, on medication. I would cope with drinking just I would just black out. I would just drink myself to oblivion. Didn't remember most of my life, lived most of my life in a blackout. I was so miserable. And I was doing what everyone told me to do because I just didn't know any different. because no one showed me how. No one told me, showed me. It wasn't there for me. These kids today, they don't know how lucky they have it. They have like unlimited resources of all the things, and their energy is it's already way higher. These kids today are like way more tapped into their spirituality than we were. And no offense, but like it's kind of true. I will tell you, I have a teenage son. And I'm so blessed that I got sober when I did, and I started plugging into all this because it's funny, like he doesn't say like he at all believes, he doesn't believe in God, okay, but like he definitely uses manifestation on a daily. He definitely believes like if he like thoughts become things, change your thinking, change your life, change your thinking, change your life. If you're thinking the same bullshit over and over again and all the negative bullshit, you're going to just attract more negative bullshit. So do you want to attract more negative bullshit, or do you want to like attract awesomeness, high vibe, super manifestation, energy, goodness? What do you want? You get to choose. You choose your path. You choose your life. Choose. Yes. So are you living your life like unconscious? Right, there's a hamster wheel. Or are you living your life fucking connected? Connected. Yeah, sorry. Get a little fired up. Whoop! Yeah, it happens. This is life. This is reality. So maybe they can bleep that out. Can we just bleep that one out? But that's what it's like when you're fired up, you know? Yeah, and hey, my math is never good. I grew up in a band with a bunch of guys. So we would play in New York City, Baltimore, Annapolis, DC. So yeah. My life was a little crazy. And we choose our life, even though, you know, you might not think it. Whatever's happening is happening exactly how it should, whether it's to heal past life, you know, karma, whatever it is. We show up here to heal. It's a constant evolution. So we are able to plug in or just like keep going on the hamster wheel. Keep going on the hamster wheel. Okay. So let's just yeah. So when we start to create this and we start to manifest using this high vibe energy and this faith, this belief that there is higher power and we are all connected and everything is energy, and that's how we call it in, because we fully believe it, we see it, we feel it. What does it feel like to have that new job? What does it feel like to be in that position? What does it feel like to be in that on that vacation? What does it feel like to be driving that new car? What does it feel like to be with that awesome partner? What does it feel like? What does it look like? All those things. That is how to manifest using your energy. Okay? When we are fully aligned, we have more confidence. When we're fully aligned with this truth, we have more confidence. When we're fully aligned with our faith within, it's easier to manifest. It's easier to manifest. We have that support, that knowingness that we are divinely guided and the universe is our back. We're fully empowered humans. Yes, we are humans. We are spirits, souls in these human bodies, spacesuit, meat suit, shell of a body, whatever you want to call it, whatever works for you. Spacesuit for sure, since I've got an alien believe in humans logo. So the whole concept of believe in humans really quick is like the alien comes down to Earth, goes into a human body. So let's just say it's me. The alien comes down, goes in the human body, and just has a lot of like, let's say it is me, you know, let's say it is me. This is like the alien, the soul comes in his body, has all this like trials and like all this hard times in life, but then become enlightened and taps in, and then is the messenger for humans. But I had to believe in myself, and that's where believing humans came from. I had to start believing in myself, and not until I started believing in myself did I actually start to live my life with a passion, soul-driven passion to help others, to serve God, the universe. I had to believe in myself first. And until I did, and I had to stop listening to everybody else, and I had to choose me. I had to choose me. So are you choosing you right now? Or are you listening to everybody else and worried about everybody else and being codependent and not tapping into you to become your highest, best self, to connect with your higher self? So are you living your life for others and suffering within and not feeling alive or passionate, not being tapped into your higher self source, not manifesting the things you want in life because you're just running on the hamster wheel? So where are you putting your time and energy? Are you putting your time and energy into yourself first, or are you putting it into everybody else and then yourself first, and then you're suffering and then you have everything to complain about? The blame game. Well, if I was so busy, I had to do this, and this. Well, what if you put yourself first, your priority? What if you did that? Do you think your life would change? Absolutely 100%. Who's going to agree with me? Absolutely 100% your life will change if you start putting you first. Oxygen mask on you first. Because when you become number one, then you're able to really, really help others and be fully plugged in and lit up. Lit up. And what I mean by lit up, I mean it's that fire burning inside, that passion. You're living a passion, soul-driven life. You are a spiritual warrior because you're full of love. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You have so much compassion, empathy for everybody, but you do not let anybody mess with your inner peace, and you stand up for you first. That is the spiritual warrior. That is the empowerment. That is your your confidence, your freedom from anything else. You're free. So it's peaceful. That peace within. Okay, couple things. What we're gonna do is there's assignment for tomorrow. If you're not in the Facebook group, head over there, ask to join. And depending on who you are, if you've been in other groups, you might get approved automatically, or might have to go in there and approve you. But today's experiment is about using energy. And gosh, I have it in the group. But okay, so let me put my glasses on. So we are going to, I'm going to tell you, okay, is everybody plugged in right now? This is your assignment. So this book is called E Squared. So it's a little tiny, well, I mean, my book's a little tiny book. E Squared, it's by Pam Grout. And it's 9 do-it-yourself energy experiments that prove your thoughts create your reality. So we're going to test it. So don't listen to me. Don't listen to anything I have to say. Test it. So that's what we're going to do. So let me read this to you guys. Experiment number 1. So it talks about the FP. The FP, when she talks about the FP, it is the field of infinite potential. The field of infinite potential. Okay? So the experiment number 1 is the dude abides principle. There is an invisible energy force or field of infinite possibilities. Okay, the premise. Now listen carefully. If you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. The experiment will prove once and for all that there is a loving, abundant, totally hip force in the universe. Some people call it God. You can call it prana, the all there is, or Cosmo Kramer, for all I care. In this experiment, we're going to let the FP know that, baby, it's now or never. We're done believing in something that gets its jollies by playing hide and seek. We want irrefutable proof, and we want it now. You know those 4 little initials, ASAP? Well, those are the ones we're shooting for, ASAP. We're going to give the FP exactly 48 hours to give us a sign, a clear sign, a sign that cannot be written off. Neon would work. Because we bought this idea that the force is vague and mysterious, we don't really expect to find it. Or at least we're not surprised when we don't. Because we haven't been trained to notice this inspiring, energizing, life altering force zooming in, around, and through us without our awareness. Anecdotal evidence. Sorry. This is a section where we talk about the elephant in the room. Unless you just crawled out from underneath a cabbage leaf, you probably observed that an awful lot of people talk about this guy named God. Some version of the dude, to borrow a moniker from cult classic The Big Lebowski, the dude, exists in every culture that has ever existed. Even physicists whose sole line of work is studying the principles and interactions of matter and energy know about the invisible force. Most of them do not call it God. Trying to define God, of course, is impossible. God lies beyond the material world of matter, shape, and form. It fills the cosmos, saturates reality, and supersedes time and space. The method. In this experiment, you're going to devote 48 hours to looking for evidence of this all-knowing, all-perfect FP. Call it God if that feels more comfortable. Luckily, the FP exists in every place you could ever think to look. Up the stakes, you're going to ask the FP for a blessing or what I call an unexpected gift. You're going to give it 48 hours to send you the gift you wouldn't normally receive. A surprise check in the mail, a card from an old friend you've lost in touch with, something that is truly unexpected. You don't get to specify the blessing. That comes later in experiment 4. But you do need to give a clearly defined request and a concrete deadline. And as always, it doesn't hurt to ask for help in recognizing your gift. To do this experiment properly, you have to set aside skepticism. Not forever, just for 48 hours. 48 short hours, sorry. All you have to do is spend 2 measly days expecting to see proof. Expect to see the dude in living color. Expect it with your whole heart. Expect it with every ounce of your soul. Like any good hypothesis, this one is falsifiable. If you don't hear from the FP in 48 hours, feel free to write it off. Number 1, and this is all listed, this whole entire thing is listed in the Facebook group as your assignment of day 3. There are assignments from day 2, there are assignments for day 1, and whoever engages, supports, shows up into the group, there is a grand prize of 1 hour spiritual practitioner session, life coaching session with yours truly. And then there's 2 other prizes at the top of my head. I forget what they are, but yeah. Okay. So number 1, you ready? Welcome. Number 1, pick a time to start the experiment. Now usually works for me. So do it now. Number 2, jot down the time and the date. Number 3, ask the FP to make its presence known. Ask for a blessing. If you like, repeat that intention or approach listed on the following lab sheet report, or make up your own. That's it. Let's go and observe. So this is lab report sheet, the principle, the dude abides principle. Here's the theory. The theory is, so this is your homework. This is your assignment for day 3. The theory, there is an infinite energy force or field of infinite possibilities, and it's yours for the asking. The question, does the FP exist? Does the FP, God, source, energy, universe exist? The hypothesis, if there's a 24/7 energy force equally available to everyone, I can access it at any time simply by paying attention. Furthermore, if I ask the force for a blessing, giving it a specific time frame and clear instructions, it will send me a gift and say, my pleasure. So here we go. Time required is 48 hours. You put today's date. So write this down. Write this down. So if you have like wherever, you got to write it with your hand. Okay. Write it down on paper. Today's date, the time, and I'm going to do this right after I get off of here. So I'm going to do this experiment as well. And I have done these in the past, by the way. So yeah, it's like, don't listen to me, prove it yourself. That's what this is all about. Don't listen to me, prove yourself. Hi, Angel, prove it yourself. And that's why we're doing this together, because I don't want you to listen to me. I want you to prove it to yourself. Okay, so you write the time, the deadline for receiving the gift. So that's going to be 48 hours from the time that you write your piece of paper. And the approach is here, the approach. I hate to break it to you, FP, but folks are starting to talk. They're starting to wonder, is this guy for real? I'm giving you exactly 48 hours to make your presence known. I want a thumbs up, a clear sign, something that cannot be written off as coincidence. And then you could, good morning, then you can write any notes that you observed during your experiment, okay? So this experiment, it's number 1. It's coming from the book by Pam Grout, Each Squared. All this information is in my Facebook group. So the link is in my bio. If you haven't joined that group, anybody's welcome. And there are prizes from this challenge. But it has to be you have to be in the Facebook group to win the prizes, because you're supporting people, you're introducing, you're doing the assignments. So that's how you're going to win. So the grand prize is a 1-hour spiritual practitioner life coaching session with myself. Totally worth it, guys. Like, I mean, like that is like golden. So if you want to win, you must be in that group, and you have to interact and really fully engage. So any questions about your assignment for tomorrow? If you missed it and you're watching the replay, put #replay, jump over, click the link in the bio, head into the group and do the assignment and write it down. Write it down. The date, the time, 48 hours, and any research notes that you want to put, you must write it down. I highly recommend not just type it into your computer, but actually write down your notes, okay? That is what I recommend. And all right, so the last thing we're going to talk about is what's ahead. What's ahead? So this has been so much fun. We actually are going to have a 2 bonus days. We have a bonus day tomorrow. I'm not sure. I believe tomorrow will be at 10 a.m. We'll have a guest. Now, this might only be in the Facebook group, okay? So if you're not in the Facebook group, please go over there, head over there. So the guest is a good friend of mine. She's worked with me. She's been in groups with me. And so she's going to, her name is Jen. I'm pretty sure, I can't guarantee this, but I'm pretty sure that we're going live tomorrow in the group. Okay. So, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to do Instagram, but maybe. But it may, yeah, I don't know. It might just be me. I'm not sure. Either way, so tomorrow is a bonus day, and the guest speaker is Jen, and she's amazing. I can't wait to just talk with, like, just listen to her experience with working with me. So what I'm doing. Here we go, guys. You ready? I'm so excited for this. So it is like the pre. Sorry, one second. Where do I have this written down? Okay, I don't know. All right. I don't know where I have it written down. So I am rolling out a 30-day Take Your Power Back program. Write it down. Take Your Power Back 30-day program. This program will include it's going to be happening in a Facebook group. And so what are you going to get in this 30-day program working with me in this Facebook group? So you're going to get a weekly topic. So a weekly topic will be a video. And each week we're going to have a group coaching like powwow. Okay. So you're going to get a weekly topic with a weekly video about that topic. And this will be in the Facebook group. You will have that peer support, that community of like-minded people within that Facebook group. Once a week, we will join in on a Zoom call for any Q&As or discussion. more individualized attention. And so that the way we will roll that is you would submit questions beforehand, or, you'll reach out to me, and then we'll address that in that Zoom. Okay. And the Zoom will also be posted in the group for replays if for some reason you cannot make the live Zoom call. We will, so here's the topics that we're going to talk about for the 4 weeks. The first one is faith in the unknown, faith in one greater than ourselves. So faith in that higher power, faith in the unknown, first topic. Second topic, training the brain to positive thinking. Training the brain to positive thinking. That's the second topic. 3, ways to remove old patterns that do not serve us. Ways to remove old patterns that do not serve us. D is the ultimate self-worth, self-love way of life. Okay, so then we will also you'll get a free meditation that you'll be able to, like an audio file, that you'll be able to tap into whenever you want. And then this might vary. This whole challenge has been happening very, very quickly. The last thing you will get an affirmative prayer that I record for each person specific, that they're able to also play back whenever they need that connection and a little pick me up or shift their energy. So everyone will get their very own personalized affirmative prayer recording from me. Also, the cool thing about this is that I think the community is really one of the really cool aspects of the group. So if you have any questions, like I said, it's all really happening really quickly. But the early bird, wait, is it the early bird? Oh my gosh, hold on. Really quick. Let me check something. Okay, so the program starts September 1st. So September 1st, the program starts. And pre-sale. Okay, it's a pre-sale. Pre-sale starts right now. And this will be for this coming week. So a week from today, it'll be changing. Pre-sale pricing is $397. And after this week, it's going to go up to $497 for early bird pricing. And then after the early bird pricing, it's going to full price, which is $697. Okay? Any questions? Let me know. If you're interested in joining, just because this is all happening so quickly, I do not have a link yet, but reach out to me if you have any questions at all. You can direct message me, or you can email team@KarenKane.com. Okay. So like I said, the pre-sale, why do I keep forgetting this? Okay. Yeah. Pre-sale $397 is happening right now for the next week. Okay. So what do you get? You get coaching from me. So a private Facebook group, that's where everything's happening. Peer support, community support. You will have a weekly video topic of the 4 things that I just listed. It's the whole concept is take your power back. So empowering yourself, becoming strong, standing in your truth, finding your true empowerment as a human. And then you'll get a meditation that you're able to play from me that will be related to the Take Your Power Back in the group. Confidence perhaps might be. I didn't record it yet. And then everybody will get their own personalized recording of an affirmative prayer, which is a spiritual mind treatment. And, you'll have activity in the group. And then we have the once a week group coaching Zoom call. All right. Awesome. Wonderful. If you have any questions, okay, so make sure you do the experiment. Start it now. Write it down. If you go in the Facebook group, you will have all that information to plug in and do the experiment. I guess maybe I'm off for the day. I have plans today. So I'll have minimum access today, but you can join tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the group. And my guest speaker will be Jen. So I hope to see you then. If you have any questions about the new program, like I said, the early bird pre-sale, $397 for the next week. And the pre-sale, and then early bird. After a week, it will jump up to $497, and then after that, it goes to the full pricing, which is $697. So don't delay. If you're ready to join, it starts September 1st. Get in now. Get the awesome pricing, super deep discount pricing. This is super deep discount pricing. And let me know if you have any questions, if you're interested, and everything's happening exactly how it should be. Thank you so much for being here. How much fun. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace, love, and namaste. Woo! Let's do it. You guys ready to rock and roll? Hi, bud. Lift it up. All right, cool. I'm going to bounce. Have an amazing Sunday. You're awesome. You're amazing. Don't forget, join this group. You don't want to miss out on this pricing. This is like an opportunity of life. This will change your life. I know this will change your life. I know things have changed my life, and I'm so grateful for these things. And I want you to live your life full out. So let's go. Woo! Hi, Bob. All right. See you guys. Peace, love, namaste. Bye.